Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more potion craft. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're having a good start to your week, and thank you for your continued support on this series. You guys seem to be enjoying it, and I am continuing to enjoy it as well. I'm going to try to make this a full series as much as I can, so if you want to see more, hit those buttons down below. As you guys know what they are, I don't need to explain them to you. Also, before we get started, I don't normally do this very often, but if you wish to support me just a little bit extra, there's also the memberships. I don't usually like to plug those in very often, but this content will always be free to you. And nothing will be locked behind memberships. It's just an extra way to support me if you so choose. Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. The thing I'm going to focus on today is the moon salt and some of these other potions that we need to find in the oil track. We need to focus on, for at least the moon salt, we need to get these three potions, particularly right here, because they are a mix, and we're probably going to want to save them just so we can have these recipes and make moon salt whenever. Or sorry, moon sugar. Wait, no. Not to be confused with moon sugar, that's right. And then we also need a tier 3 frost protection, so there is that as well. These other ones should be relatively easy to get if we already don't have them. If we don't, then we'll make them easily. But that is kind of the plan for today, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So, hi, how are you? All good? Doing great? The weather's lovely today. Thanks for a few seconds. Oh yeah, are we going to haggle or should I go? So you normally don't have anything that I want yet because I'm still trying to get upgrades. So I'm going to end the dialogue just because, once again, I want upgrades. It's all about upgrades. And then I'm also going to collect our plants. So I'm going to go and garden real quick, and then we'll start our haggling. Okay, the plants are watered and taken care of. And now I think I'm going to start with this moon salt recipe. So for the moon salt recipe, we need to check what we have in terms of a recipe book. And one thing we're also missing is the light. So, you know, if we go back down here to the alchemy machine, we're missing this potion of, what is it? Light? Yeah, just straight up light. We have mana, we have swiftness, we have dexterity, we have fire protection, but we're missing at least 4 or 5 potions that we need to make. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the light potion. That's pretty easy. But like I said, we need a tier 3 of it. This isn't gonna work unless there is a way for me to turn these around, which I haven't discovered yet. Otherwise, we need to switch back to a water base and make our light potion right there. So I'm gonna focus on that. And then I'm also gonna focus on making the tier 3 lightning and frost. So we need at least, I believe, 3 lightning and 2 frost. So we can start with the frost and then go up to the lightning, I think. I'm also gonna double check that to make sure I'm thinking correctly. Oh, 3 lightning, 2 frost, okay, perfect. So that's what I'm gonna kind of work on. I'm gonna cut out a little bit more here and there, just because you guys have seen most of this. So, you know, we're just making tier 3 potions. But when we're discovering new things and trying to do that, I'll try to keep that in as much as possible. But if I don't edit these videos a little bit more egregiously, then the series is gonna go on forever, which some of you might be fine with. But like I said, I know some of you guys have seen this. I know it gets repetitive, so I don't want to bore you at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this tier 3 done. I'm gonna go and get these done. And if there's like anything, I'll show you the recipes, the bottles, and everything like that, like I normally do. But otherwise, you know, me figuring it out, I'll show you guys like the end recipe. But once again, if you've been this far into the series, you'll kind of know what we're doing. Oh, and I haven't started yet, but one of you, I believe T.U, made a great comment down below. This right here, this is actually a compass. This is a cardinal direction type deal. If you click air, it has things that go straight up and then in the kind of up element. So that is awesome. That was an awesome tip. I had no idea what this was. I didn't realize what it was until one of you mentioned it. Awesome tip. So I appreciate you for that one. So if I hit, you know, we're trying to go this way towards light, we can see everything that will help us go that way. So that is extremely helpful. Thank you. You know, I've been playing video games for most of my life, and I still need help here and there. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for keeping me on track. And without further ado, let's go ahead and try to make this light potion. Okay, so we're coming up on the light potion, hopefully getting a tier 3. We're of course going to dilute it a little bit just to get that perfect tier 3. And that looks like it should be it. We're going to see. I may be a little off, but once again, I think it's, nope, maybe a little too much. No, there it is, tier 3, perfect. So this is our tier 3 light potion finally. And of course, we're going to make a bottle. I feel like that should be a star, but I don't know. Of course, the fire bottle should be fire. I don't know why I haven't made that yet. I could easily change it. But I don't really know what we want to do for a light potion. I don't know, something like that. We'll have something unique. It doesn't make sense in the context of what kind of potion it is, but I don't know. I kind of like it. And then we'll have like a long label, I think. I want a thinner long label. I would love that. Just something a little bit, I know it wouldn't fit the image, but it's fine. So we're gonna finish the potion, save the recipe before we finish it, and go ahead and organize it to where I want it. So this light potion, I wish I could put it near my elements up here, but I could easily just kind of extend it out and say like, you know, hey, light potion is kind of with fire. So, you know, I could do something like that. And I could honestly do that with a lot of these potions, but it's fine. So we have the light potion done. Very good. What's next on our list? Well, the next on our list is let's do the potion of frost protection, and then we can start working on our combo potions. So frost protection, we're gonna go to oil. And let's see here, oil or frost protection is gonna be over here. So we're gonna have to get to some of these slowdown areas and make sure we get a tier 3. So of course we're gonna use our compass here. Once again, this is just super handy. I'm amazed I made it this far in the game without that. So yeah, you know, there's, like I said, sometimes I just feel like I'm good at video games, and then other times when you guys are having to help me, it's like, oh, why didn't I know that? Why, you know, that should have been simple, but no. And that's what I kind of like about YouTube, Twitch, and everything. It's kind of fun playing these games with you guys. That's the way I like to see it, is that, you know, I love interacting with you guys, especially, you know, with our lobotomy port playthrough. You guys have been incredibly helpful. I would have not gotten that far in that game without you guys. So I don't know. When playing games, that's just the fun of it, is just playing it with you guys. So once again, I do appreciate your support on that. And yeah, let's get this frost potion done. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I probably went the most inconvenient way I could have possibly have made for myself. My idea and thought process. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna work. No. Okay, so yeah, I went the worst way possible, and I don't think this potion's gonna work. I think, in fact, yeah. So, not great. I didn't do too well, as you guys can see. Still not doing well, in all honesty. We tried to go down and around, but it didn't work, as you guys can clearly see. So I'm trying to make my way and try to find a better way to get to this frost potion. In all honesty, it's not a very easy one to get to, with, you know, the kind of the slowdowns of these little marshy areas. You know, we could use crystals to teleport there, but I feel like it's a waste at this point in the game, and we need to kind of wait until we get a more sustainable way to get crystals. But once again, that's probably late game, and we need to get that crystal farm below the what do we call it? I guess a potion shop, an apothecary. I don't really know what to call ourselves. Anyway, if you have an idea of what this kind of shop is, an alchemist. One of those. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I'm gonna go and get this frost potion done, and I'll show you guys what the end result is. Okay, I think this is probably one of the most ineffective potions I have ever made, but you guys can kind of see the ingredients on the left there, and it's not great. I'm not gonna lie, it's not great, and it's continuing not to be great. I don't know what it is, but this potion is throwing me through a literal loop. So yeah, we're just kind of throwing in ingredients here at this point, making sure I can line this up. But yeah, it hadn't been great. We went down, around, up, oh, and it's still not right. Oh boy, it's just one of those days, isn't it? All right, so let's go ahead and try to line that up. There's tier 3. Good grief. Well, there's our potion of frost protection. Nope, okay, we're not making a bottle out of that one. That's fine. We're okay. Let's save the last recipe. Go to recipe book over here, and we want to go ahead and move this guy with our other protection. So there's that. Now we need to focus on the other combination potions, and these are going to be water-based potions. So I'm going to switch over to that, and let's see which one we're going to start off with. Let's start off with the lightning and frost potions. So we're going to need a tier 3 lightning and a tier 2 frost. So what's the best way to do this? Well, we need to go here and then up and around. So I think I'm going to go and start here, as it'll probably be pretty easy. Actually, no, I think I'm going to go up and then use the portal, go over here, and then go around. Is that ineffective? I don't think it's that ineffective, because we have a lot of things that take us down. Yeah, let's try that. So, of course, we're going to use our new cardinal direction here. And we're going to see, yeah, so like a spell bloom could easily take us, but we don't have a lot of them. So let's just use, I know the thunder thistles are kind of ineffective to an extent, but they do take us a little bit further than, you know, say our, I guess, witch mushrooms. So I'm gonna go and use those, get up to the thunder, and then try to get to that whirlpool and take us right there below the swiftness potion. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, all I used were thunder thistles in this potion, and it should work quite well. I don't know if this is gonna line up just right. We're gonna see if we can get a tier 3 out of this. I don't think we will be, no. I'm gonna have to use a little bit of, you know, something else. Unfortunately, I don't think that's a great idea, so we need to take it down a little bit more and probably use something like a witch mushroom. Yeah, I was probably a little too, what's the word? Excited with the thunder thistles, because I thought they would just give me a tier 3, and I just didn't line it up right. So once again, user error, which is, you know, standard on this channel. That's fine. Can I please get a tier 3? I just want a tier 3. Oh boy. All right, it's one of those days. So let me see if I can line this up right. Okay, so once again, we have made probably one of the most ineffective potions, which it could have been effective if I just got it right the first time. So there is our tier 3 lightning potion. We have to go ahead and stir the pot just a little bit there. And then, of course, we want to use this portal down here. So, of course, we just want to go down and then, use, Terraria. That's fine. Just throw in a basic Terraria, heat it up a little bit, and teleport. So now we got to get down here to the frost, make it tier 2, and then we're done with that. So I'm going to get that done real quick, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so we're coming up on the frost potion. We just need a tier 2 out of it, so hopefully we won't have to do any lining up of dilution, but it looks like we are. We're just curved around that with a perfect tier 1. Oh, goodness. One day I would just be able to land it without having to do any dilution, but it's fine. All right, so now we have a tier 3 lightning and a tier 2 frost. So we want to go ahead and save that because that is going to be a special one for us that is needed for the moon salts. And I don't know, let's give it a special bottle. You can give it something like, I don't know, something in a jar. We haven't used a jar before. Let's see if we can get a thinner label, have that wrap around all the way around. Maybe something kind of like a lightning bolt to an extent. It's kind of nice. So we'll go ahead and save that recipe. Make the potion. Don't know if we're ever going to use these or sell them, but hey, you never know. So now that we have that one done, we need to do a combination of magic vision and dexterity. And luckily, those are pretty close to each other. So just to kind of give you an idea, dexterity, magical vision. I just want to make sure, I think it's a tier 3 magical vision and a tier 2 dexterity. Perfect. So I'm going to get these two done. It should be relatively easy. I say that now, but we have been struggling. But I'm trying to have confidence in myself. So let's go ahead and see if we can get it done. Okay, so we're coming up on the dexterity. You can see the ingredients there on the left. We use an ice fruit, one of these, what are they called? Tangleweeds, and of course a shadow cantrell. To get close, I don't know if it's going to be a tier 3. We may have to dilute it just a little bit, which is fine. We're going to line it up just right there. Perfect. Dilute it just a little bit. And there's our tier 3. Brew that. And, oh, no, we needed tier 2, didn't we? Oh, I already forgot, didn't I? Oh, Stapes. All right, well, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, instead of a shadow cantrell, we're just going to use a lightning thistle. Should be able to get a tier 2 with this. And then move on to the magic vision potion. If we don't get a tier 2, which we're not, excellent. We'll just use, I don't know, another thunder thistle? No, because that's gonna mess up. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, we're gonna have to probably dilute it a little bit. Yeah, let's just dilute it. It's fine, we can dilute. And then we can use, I don't know, something, surely that tangleweed will be a tier 2, right? Surely? Of course, we don't need to use something to that extent, but it's something that I could use without having us go too far over. Like, I mean, the water balloons would be okay if I could get a tier 2 out of it. The tangleweed, I guess the tangleweed's our only option here. I don't know what it is, but I'm playing this game terribly today. And I don't know if you guys are laughing or like, man, this guy is not doing well. Is he okay? The answer is maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the magic vision. We have the tier 2 dexterity now, so I'm gonna work on this guy and then I'll show you what the end result is. Okay, so we are making our approach here, and as you can see here, hopefully it's lined up perfectly. Hopefully this time I have made a decent potion. And just a little bit more water, and there it is, tier 3. And we finally have our tier 3 dexterity and magic vision. It took long enough, but we have it. So I'm gonna save this recipe, finish the potion, and now I believe we have 2 more left. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to do here. We need to do, actually no, we only have 1 more left. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Awesome. So now we need to have the levitation and invisibility. So I'm going to go and tell myself repeatedly, tier 3 levitation up here, and then tier 2 invisibility. Now the problem with these two is that they are extremely separated from each other, and we don't have a crystal that will help with us. But, so my thought process was start here and then go over, but we do have, I believe, a blood ruby, which could help, or even better, the fire citrines? I believe citrine. So we're gonna probably start with a tier 2 invisibility and then go over with the fire citrine. Now, normally I wouldn't do this because it's, I don't like using the crystals, but we also have limited ingredients and we just can't afford to go up, down, around, and yeah, it's just, we might as well go ahead and focus on using a fire citrine and then we can make this when needed. And we're just gonna bank on the fact that we'll get those, the ability to grow those crystals sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna get a tier 2 up on this invisibility, use a fire citrine, go over and get a tier 3. So once again, I'll show you what the end result of that is. and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so now we have our tier 2 potion of invisibility. Here are the ingredients that we use to get up here: thunder thistles, feather blooms, witch mushrooms, wind blooms, and bloodthorns. So now we need to get a fire citrine and go across. So we're gonna have to go to the left just a little bit. We don't want to go too much, so probably enough to just get on the edge without hurting our potion. So probably right there is good enough. And we're just gonna get right to the edge. It's gonna hurt us a little bit, but that's fine. Once we use the fire citrine, we'll be able to get across, no problem. So I'm gonna break that up just a little bit. And remember, we want a tier 3 levitation out of this. So we're gonna go and break that up the max. And then we are right here in front of it. So what do we wanna do here to help us get a tier 3? Well, good question, because I'm not entirely sure myself. I think what's the best bet is to use one of these guys. Just throw it in without crushing it up, and then line up our potion, and that should give us our tier 3 with no issues whatsoever. So we're just gonna line up that line right there, and perfect. So now we wanna dilute, and that should be a tier 3 levitation. Take it easy, perfect. And there is our tier 3 potion of invisibility and levitation. So we're gonna save that recipe, but first I think a special bottle is deserved of this one. This is one that you would apply on yourself, so of course I wanna use the spray bottle. Use something that's a decent sticker. I wish I had a little bit better stickers for this particular potion, but I'm gonna use something like that. And there we go. Save the recipe, finish the potion, and now we have our recipe for, let's see, let's also make the, what's it called? We need to make the albedo. Now, unfortunately, we can't because we don't have enough shadow cantrels. So we may have to wait a day before we can do this, which is fine. We're growing some shadow cantrels, so we're not having to worry about that. And we may come across a merchant who will sell them to us. So we're almost there, because I don't think I have any albedo. I could be wrong. Ooh, no, we do. Excellent. So instead, we can just maybe go ahead and make this real quick. So let's go ahead and start filling out our potions here. We do have a good number of them that we need. So frost protection goes there. We want our thunder. Actually, let's go ahead and put this one. That one goes there. We have our magic vision and our dexterity, which is right here, I believe. We want that one to go here. Lastly, oh, well, not lastly, but we want to get ahead and get our potion of lightning and frost. Put that in there. And then we need our fire protection, which we do not have. So let's go ahead and make that guy real quick. I think we should have the ingredients. Yeah, we do. We're running low, but that's okay. We'll get it done. Now we need our potion of light, which we do have that one prepared. And our tier 3 mana. We should have the ingredients for our tier 3 mana. Ooh, no, we don't. What are we missing? We're missing our shadow cantrels. Once again, am I saying that right? Chantrellas? I've been saying that wrong the entire time. It's fine. You guys are probably, you know, it's fine. It's fine. So we can't make that yet. And we need our dexterity potion. Do we have enough to make our dexterity potion? Or did we use the shadow chantrels as well? Chantrellas? I'm just gonna, you know what? It's fine. I make myself sound like this all the time. It's fine. Let's go ahead and get a potion of dexterity. Where does that go? Let's see here. We put that one in the nice swirly thing. I don't know what to call that exactly, but then we want a potion of swiftness, which we do have. So now all we're missing is the, what? Or is that really the only thing we're missing? Let's see. Yeah, the only thing we're missing is our mana potion, which we might have on the shelf in all honesty. Let's check. No, we have frost. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and start the day as normal. And if we come across some, you know, someone who's selling these mushrooms for us, then we can get those. If not, then we'll do it for the next day because they should be grown tomorrow. So I'm having nightmares. Do you have a potion that'll help me sleep easily? Do we have a potion of sleep? I don't remember having a potion of sleep. Is that something that we actually had? No, we did. Okay. So we'll brew one of those. Didn't have one of those for you. And once we start getting enough ingredients to do batch making, I'm going to do that. But for right now, ooh, we have tier 5 as well. All right, can Stapes do this? I may be bad at making potions today, but maybe I'm better at bartering. So let's go ahead and try that out. Okay, not too bad. Just kind of focus there for a second. And there we go. We got 146 extra. Not too shabby. Do you have a potion that will protect me from being poisoned? The potion quality is important to me. I'm willing to pay handsomely. Yes, we actually have a tier 3. Oh, but I didn't save it, did I? That's our only one, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't save it. Oh no. Okay, so we have our kind of dual potions on here, and I think I'm going to keep these in this area. These will be all of our potions that have double effects. I can't really change it and know which ones they are. I just kind of have to hover over them like, oh yeah, okay, I can use that one. But we have plenty of recipe pages now, so I'm not too worried about it. And of course, we're going to haggle for this. Already messing up quite handsomely. This guy's getting money out of us at this point. Oh boy, the scales are swinging. Not in my, you know what? It's fine. I deserve that. Here, take that potion. Oof. I think you may know, wait, I think you know what is too small. Is there a way to make it bigger? Oh. You know what? That was some dialogue I was not expecting. Wild growth is not it either. Oh, interesting. How do I help? I don't know how to help with this one. We have dexterity. We have no. That's not no. Rejuvenation maybe. Will that help? Nope. Rejuvenation's on it. He's okay. I think we have one more try before this guy leaves us. What would that be? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna go ahead and do maybe some potions of strength, and maybe that's all I can think of at this point. No, that's not either. My guy, I don't know how to help you with this one. Rage, I don't think would be good in that situation. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm thinking about this too hard. Am I thinking about this too hard? Is it a potion of libido? It's probably that one, right? And I'm out of flame weed. That's unfortunate. You know what? I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. It was probably the libido potion if I had to guess, but it's okay. We do want to go ahead and give us some skill points that will help us with haggling. That's merchant gold supplies. Haggling is slowed down by 5%. Let's go ahead and get some slow down the haggling just a little bit. I need a potion that I can throw that deals damage. Like, will frost potion do that? Yeah, that should work. I mean, we could sell something probably with a little bit more, that'll be more effective. But, you know, like, what if we give him a frost and lightning potion? So, you know, let's use one of these. We can brew one of those. We might as well. He can throw it. It does damage, right? Sure enough. All right, and we get a lot more money out of it, too. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't want to just sell our basic potions anymore. We want to sell things that will give us a lot of money. Also, haggling gives you a lot of money. You know what? Okay, yep. Once again, I deserve that. That's my bad. I recently used up all my magical power fighting an evil sorcerer. Could you give me a potion to restore it? No, I can't actually, because I can't even make that for myself. So sorry. Once again, I have to turn you away. Well, hello, alchemist. Any interested in nice mushrooms? By the way, I could use a potion. Will you help me out? What potion do you need? Do you think that poisonous mushrooms can only affect you if you touch them or eat them? Nope. You can also inhale the spores. So many interesting mushrooms grow in areas with poisonous spores. Maybe some kind of protection against poison, and I can visit those mushroom areas more often. Well, this is a great opportunity for us to go ahead and remake our poison protection potion, which is right there. It's not too far away. We should be able to get to it quite easily. So we're going to use our compass here. We're going to try to see what has the best, kind of the best effects to get us down here. We're going to use some Druid's Rosemary. Could use one of the mushrooms. They're kind of wacky and wild, aren't they? Probably some life leaf to get down there. So yeah, I'm gonna go and work towards this poison potion. We're gonna use all the ingredients we have available to us. I don't know, probably use a good berry or something. We're not gonna have all the ingredients when we need to make these, you know, kind of at will. But at the moment, I think I'll just kind of use all of this. I mean, we have a good chunk of it. I'll probably just go down and avoid that, right? Yeah, I mean, we could technically do that. Could use a terraria to do that. I think I could just use a terraria there. It's gonna slow us down a little bit, but otherwise it should be fine. Okay, so I'm putting a life leaf in here just to see. This is gonna miss out the potion, so I may have to put something else in here, or it might get us a perfect, which I don't think it will. I never get a perfect, but you never know. Are we gonna have to dilute this thing? No, we're not. Oh, look at that. All right, good job, Stapes. So let's go ahead and brew that. We're gonna go ahead and make a bottle of this. It's a poison potion, so I want it to seem a little evil. Or no, this is actually poison protection. Never mind, not evil. Let's kind of do like it's a balm almost. So let's go ahead and throw that on there. We'll save the recipe, finish the potion, and go ahead and hand it to our friend here. So there is your poison protection. Give and show me your goods. You do have some Shadowcan trails, and you have them at a discount, so of course we're gonna buy them. And then, is there any, ooh, what is that? A grave truffle, and it looks like a coffin. That is incredibly cool. We don't need any witch mushrooms, we're good there. He is selling stink mushrooms at a discount, but we really don't need them. I'm gonna sell him some of these because haggling with both, you know, in fact, sometimes gives us money. So we're gonna try to bring this down if we have any extras, which we do have some here and there. But otherwise, I think that's kind of all I want to sell at the moment. Like I said, I usually like to keep a stock of 30 if I can. So we're gonna go and haggle. We'll pay him 248 if we haggle well. This time, maybe, if Stapes just cannot spam the mouse, but you know, we'll see. So once again, it just never fails. All right, slow down. You know, I deserve that. We really need to get some upgrades so I can do this more effectively. Granted, I'm probably spamming the mouse button too much, but it's fine. It's okay. We're just getting punished for it. It's fine. My music box isn't working right. I was advised to oil it with something. Do you have any something? Okay, I mean, I have oil. I mean, it's gluing. That's not oil. Use no more than 3 types of ingredients in this potion. Okay. I thought we made an oil. We did. Okay, so slipperiness. Now, what happens if I put this on here? I need a potion that doesn't have... Okay, so the oil is it, but we need to make sure it doesn't have 3 ingredients. We have 5 there. So where's our oil at? Well, our oil is there. And we need to use no more than 3. So we just want to use something that can get us across really easily. And I think we're just going to use a ton of tangleweeds here. Yeah. So I'm going to use a ton of tangleweeds and just get across there. We're going to go straight through this marsh, but it'll be fine. We have tons of tangleweeds to go through. Even if it brings us back a good chunk, it'll be fine. Okay, so this is where we ended up with at least 4 tangleweeds. I had to do a little bit of dilution just to help us not get into the skulls. But it looks like we might get a tier 3 out of this. If we can't, I want to get this as low as possible, just so we have the ability to dilute if needed. So we're going to try to line that up just right. And it might be, yeah, perfect. So let's go ahead and brew this. And we have a tier 3 strong potion of slipperiness. Now we already have one, but this one honestly might be more cost effective. It's 5 ingredients. The other one was 5 ingredients, but we have tons of tangleweed. So I'm even going to save this one just in case, and we can look at it later and compare and contrast. So let's go ahead and go back to the customer here, go through our potions, and we have our tier 3 with only 3 types of ingredients. I'm going to go down a haggling level because I keep messing up and I want to actually make some money. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see here, it's not a gigantic increase, but still I want to be able to actually make money instead of giving the customer more. So yeah, there we go. An extra, what, 800, 1,000. So once again, we're going to go through these customers here. Urgently need to bring something to the next village over, but my horse isn't particularly fast. I'm afraid I won't make it in time. We need a potion of swiftness, most likely. I'll pay an extra potion made from 2 types of ingredients, no more. I don't think I've got that. I could be wrong, but let's go ahead and take a look at our recipe book here. I want swiftness. How many ingredients do we have in this? We have only 4, so yeah, we can easily get this done for you. I'm gonna go ahead and bulk brew these just so we have them and throw that on there. And an extra 568 just for the 2 ingredients. So that shouldn't be worth as much as it is, but it is anyway. So once again, we're just going to do hard so we can make some money back until I get some extra skill points. So once again, we're selling it for a extra 823. There we go. I want to coat my weapon with potion that causes extra damage to my enemies. So we're going to have some standard customers here. So I'm going to go through them and I'll let you guys know if anything fun happens. Okay, so we have a unique request here and it's for a sleeping draught and a drought. They say this kind of potion isn't really a potion without this ingredient, gold thorn, and at least 1. So gold thorn is a very unique ingredient. We've never really used it, but it's a spiral. So what we're going to need to do is make a sleeping draught with it. And most likely we need to go back to water. So where is our potion of sleep? Well, it's right there. So what is the best way for us to effectively use this ingredient? Well, probably go over here and then use it so it kind of spirals us down. So I'm going to do that and kind of show you guys what the end result of that is. Okay, so here's our golden thorn. So I'm going to crush it up a little bit, and you can see here that we're going to get a lot of stuff out of this thing. Well, not a lot of stuff. I mean, we're going to get a couple XP books, but we should be able to get a tier 3 out of it, no problem. I'm going to line that up as best as I can. We want it to be just right, and I think right there will probably do us pretty well. So I'm going to take that up, and then we're going to go ahead and spin. I'm going to heat this up just to speed it up a little bit. We shouldn't hit that whirlpool. If we do, well, that's going to throw us off. But, okay, just right on the edge there. Now we're going to go line this up as good as we can. I think it should be right. And once again, we're just going to dilute it just a tad bit. And there's our tier 3 sleeping drought. And then, I want to give this a unique bottle, I think. Let's go. This one kind of reminds me of a cloud. So, you know, kind of like dreamy. And also maybe a jar of honey, whichever you prefer. And then we're going to have like, you know, a sweet dream star on it or something. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and save this recipe just in case. We have multiple recipes, so why not? I'm going to go ahead and put this guy above our other sleep potion. So you say, hey, this is multiple sleep potions. And you know, oh, actually, yeah, that's a great idea. Hang on. I had an idea myself. So we're going to go ahead and do that and say, hey, these are like multiple potions of this type. Granted, you know, there's multiple types. Wait, where's the tier 3? Do we not have a tier 3 levitation? Wow, we actually don't. Okay, that's kind of incredible. I'm going to put that down there. Put you over there, and we have another oil one, so we'll put that right there. Huh, I thought I had a tier 3 levitation, and we don't. Interesting, I must have got rid of it. No, we never had a tier 3 levitation. Okay, anyway, that's fine. So we now have made this tier 3 with a golden thorn. There it is. And not as much as I was thinking, honestly, but you know, it's fine. So let's go ahead and haggle a little bit. And should get, oh, nope, never mind. And there we go. Okay, so a little bit of extra money, not bad. We're at 5,500. My armor started getting squeaky. I need something to coat it. I have the thing for you. Slipperiness, haggle, and give us that extra money, shall you? So there we go. Extra 881. And now we have a wizard. I'll pay more for potion made from no more than 3 types of ingredients, plain and simple. And charge a component with magic. So unfortunately, I normally do sell mana potions, but we don't have the ingredients for it. Really need those shadow chanterelles to grow. So unfortunately, I have to end the dialogue. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the end of day 31, and I didn't realize it, but we're already pretty far in this game. But I am going to go ahead and end the day, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, the new day begins. We're at day 32. Go ahead and head down here. Now we need to make sure we have our shadow chanterelles, and we're going to grab those. I'm going to say it differently every time. Let's see here. Collect all that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do all of our gardening. We have those now to make those mana potions. And then we can make our moon salt. Okay, the garden is taken care of. We can now make our tier 3 mana potion. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. It should be right here. And I'm gonna go and bulk brew these because we definitely need them. So we might as well. And bulk brewing also saves us on ingredients. So there's also that benefit. So now we just put this guy right there. And now if we look at it, everything should be good. The little handle is sparkling saying, hey, yeah, this is right. Let's go and pull the lever. Pull the lever. And then we should get our moon salt there. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that just because it's so cool. And I also love the, I don't know what this means at all. I don't know if that has any indication, but we have moon salt. So what does moon salt do? We do have a good bit of it. What does it do? Not to be confused. Oh, this is what rotates the potion. Excellent. Okay, so now our salt, that is useful now. So if we look at our, let's go ahead and take a look here. We have oil. And like, for example, like if we want to make a really, really effective poison potion with one ingredient, we can. So like if you have any special request, we can do that. Same with light potion or fire potions. They're closer. We should be able to work with them a bit more. There's also something like this. We can go up and, you know, rotate it and say, hey, this is a potion. Let's see here. Well, obviously it's a potion, but anyway, I'm just rambling. Is there anything else we want to consider? We do have a potion over here that we don't have, but for right now, I think we should just move on. We need shrinking, anti-magic, and enlargement. So, you know, those could be potions that we could find in this, you know, area. We haven't gone up this way, so we might as well go ahead and see if we can find that. So I think we might do some exploration today. We obviously haven't been in this area. Is there any other potions that we haven't discovered? We haven't discovered one over here. That could be one that we need to look at. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and check out this potion up here. I think it might be a potion we've already made, but you never know. Let's go ahead and explore up there and see what we can find, because, you know, there's a ton of fog of war up here. Also, we have some points. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of start maxing this out. We'll get up to 15 right now, and then we'll also slow down this so our haggling can come a bit easier. All right, so like I said, gonna focus on this potion, see what we got, and also I might go ahead and use this whirlpool and see where it takes us as well. I'm not gonna make a cut here just because it's right there, so we might as well just go ahead and see what it is together. And let's see, use a mushroom, not a mushroom. Spell bloom, ideally I don't want to do that. Let's use something that is really cheap for us. And throw a, what is this, a witch's cap? We're gonna go over there. And let's see where this takes us. Knowing me, nowhere good. Okay, that's not terrible. You know, we could work with that. All right, so now I'm gonna go up to this potion and we're gonna try to use that moon salt because we haven't used a salt before and I kind of want to see how that works. Okay, and I didn't think about this, but this actually might be kind of difficult. You gotta line it up first so that you think the rotation's gonna be right. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this lined up just right. So there we go. That should be a tier 3. So let's make sure we line up the base, and that should be perfect right there. And now we want to use our moon salt. So I have no idea how this works. Okay, so we just slightly pour it in. Okay. Oh, I love that. That is so cool. I love the little physics in this game. It's you know, it's not that big of a detail, but it is at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I don't know. It just adds that extra layer to the game. So let's go ahead and just tilt that just enough, and we should have a tier 3. I like that. And you know, we have a lot of, oh, I didn't save the recipe, did I? Yeah, let's save that. I just remembered that as we were using it. Okay, so we have our moon salt now, so perfect. I'm gonna put these crystals kind of on the bottom side here. So let's go ahead and say they go right to left. So we have a kind of increasing that way, and then we have our void salts and moon salts. So they're kind of like a parallel to each other. So, you know, the albedo to the moon salt, the nigredo to the void salt. Very good. Okay, and I need to use void salt to get rid of paths that I've kind of, oh, I didn't think about that. Well, anyway, I'm learning all kinds of new things that you guys are probably wondering why hasn't he done this yet, but it's fine. Let's go and see what this potion is. It's probably something we've already made. Lightning potion, tier 3, another way to make it. I don't know if it's worth saving this or not. I don't know if it's gonna be worth more. I'm gonna save it just in case, and we can test it out. But let's go ahead and put that above here. But we can't. Okay, it's fine. We'll have like alternates down here. But I really don't think it's worth keeping. Because, I mean, it's the same as the other one, just with an oil base. I wonder if the oil increases it, though. Plain olive oil. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to kind of compare. So what I want to do is I want to brew one of these. And so this is our oil-based lightning. So I'm going to go ahead and... Nope, take that out. This is our oil-based lightning. So that's it right there. And then we're going to get a water-based lightning and see if it's worth more or not. So, you know, we're going to go to our recipe book here. We're going to go to a regular lightning, brew one of those. And then there is our, that's our oil base. Where'd our water base go? Am I crazy? Oh, wait. No, that's not right. Hang on. Where's our water base one? I just made one. Ah, that's right. I had it as a different potion bottle. So we're going to keep those two next to each other. Just kind of so I remember to do that. I dropped a ring into one of our mechanisms, but my hand is too big to reach inside. Is there anything you can give me that will help? Okay, so we need a potion of shrinking, which we don't have yet either. So we're gonna need to go ahead and do some more exploration. So I think I'm gonna get that done. We can see there is a potion up here. And I think these that we could rotate are probably potions we've already made. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over here. I could start off with a fire base, or, you know, fire protection base, but honestly, I just want to go ahead and get a tier 3 with what ingredients that we have. So I'm not having to worry about having kind of dual potions yet. So I'm going to focus on that, and I'll see you guys when I get all the way over there. Okay, I'm not going to lie, I use tangleweeds to mostly get over here, 7 in fact, and then 1 mushroom. Really effective potion. Don't know if it's going to cost a lot or not, but yeah, tangleweeds, have a ton of them. And of course, this isn't tier 3 because it's not low enough. Excellent. So we need to go a little bit lower, and I'm going to use 1 more mushroom just because that looks like it's going to line up perfectly. So just do a little bit. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, hang on. Just right. Yes, there it is. Okay. And let's see what kind of potion we have here. So we have a potion of shrinking, which is exactly what we need right now. So of course we're going to save the recipe, and let's use a bottle. So this is something you would drink. Want something that can be easily drunk from. So let's go ahead and use, one of these like skinny bottles I think is fine. And we're just going to put a nice little label on it, maybe a tall label. No, not really. I want smaller labels. That's one thing I would like for at least potion customization is smaller labels. I know it's hard with the symbol, but I guess you can scale the symbol down. I don't know. Let's go ahead and finish that potion. I did save it. And I think I actually saved the wrong thing. Yeah, I need to change the bottle. Let's see here. Let's fix that bottle real quick. Okay, that's nice and fixed up now. So now we can go ahead and give this potion of shrinking to you. And let's see here. There we go. Of course, they said their hands are too big, so if they drink this, most likely they'll all turn. You know, it's fine. It's not my problem. I made the potion, and I guess they'll just pour it on their hands at that point. So let's go ahead. And the thing has slowed down a good chunk now that I've noticed it. Of course, if I keep messing that up, we're not going to get anything done. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we made 1,000 off that potion. I need a protection from battles. Okay, so some simple stuff. I'm gonna go and get this stuff out of the way, and if there's a unique request, I'll let you know. Oh, and it's Dave the Diver again. How you doing, Dave? Hello again, Alchemist. The local lake really did turn out to be very unusual. There's lots of fish I never saw before. I hope it's also really tasty. By the way, some of the fishies are huge with sharp teeth to match, so I want to bring a harpoon, as it makes it much easier to hunt underwater. I've been thinking that I could coat its tip with some sort of potion to make the harpoon more effective. I feel like lightning would not be a good choice here. Maybe frost? Frost could work, or poison. Oh, wait. Okay, I've played Dave the Diver before, and I think poison is probably what he's looking for. Maybe acid? No, no acid. No, Dave, don't be upset with me. I don't want to upset you, Dave. Listen, do we have poison? No, we don't have poison here. But then again, you don't want to poison the meat. Ooh, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted here. Let's try poison and see what he says. Where's poison? Did I make acid again? I think I made acid, didn't I? No, I didn't make acid. There it is. Poison? Okay, so poison does work. It's not very sellable. We're not making a lot of money off of it, but it's fine. We'll make at least an extra 100 or so. And, you know, we want to keep Dave happy. So a harpoon, you say? Yes, I hunt underwater with a harpoon. It's very good for hunting medium-sized fish, but if they're very big, it'll be hard going without any additional upgrades. Maybe I could cover it with just a potion of some kind that will slow down the fish or just increase the damage of the harpoon. Ooh, slow down, you say? Glad I actually talked about that because we do have... I don't think it's going to be worth very much still. Let's go and brew 5 of them just so we have them. Let's see if we can get a little extra money. You just said slow them down. Is it because I changed it? Oh, because I already haggled with the other one. That's right. I still think we're making more. Well, actually, no, we're not making more of those. Where's the poison one that I gave him? Oh, it's because I already changed the... I changed the deal. Okay, that's fine. Here you go. I'm sorry. That's my fault. But we now know that. I want a bigger bust. You have a potion for that. We can try to make one. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that one, but you know what? I guess it makes sense in the context of the game. So let's go ahead and find a potion of enlargement, shall we? Yeah, I'm not really entirely sure where to begin with this one, but we're gonna head over to the left side of the oil track and see if we can get over there. But man, some of these requests was not expecting them. So we're gonna go ahead and head left. What I really need is some of these flame weeds. These would be extremely helpful to get. But we don't have them. We're having to use fire bells still, and also some of these magma morals. But once again, we're kind of not there. We're gonna use probably some of these sulfur shelves at the moment. Use a ton of those, kind of like the tangleweeds that we have. But I'll let you guys know what we find over there. But otherwise, I'm gonna try to make my way over here. Okay, so we're peering up on this potion now, and we want to try to line that up as a tier 3, of course. A stink mushroom's not gonna get us there. It's just off just a little bit. We could use a grave shroom, but I really don't want to use that if I don't have to. We're probably gonna have to use another fire bell just to get slightly over, which is fine. And now we can kind of look at this. And probably what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to do some dilution, which once again is fine. There's no problem there. Probably don't use a thorn stick or a hairy banana. We don't have those permanently. So let's go ahead and just put in a stink shroom. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something a little greedy. I'm gonna go and get this tier 4 XP here. Probably not the best decision, but hey, we're out here, we might as well. We have the ingredients for it. So this one right here, we want to probably grind it up just a little bit, and it might honestly be our tier 3 without doing that. So we're gonna go ahead and try to do an like X marks the spot type deal here, and see if that is a tier 3. It looks like it should be. Be very disappointed if it's not, and I'm disappointed. Yep. So we're gonna have to use a little bit of a kind of dilution there, which it should be a tier 3. Please don't disappoint me. No, it is. Okay, it's fine. We'll throw in a terraria there, and that should get us to a tier 3. Oh, that's so silly. Anyway, let's see what we got here. And there it is, the potion of enlargement. We need a big bottle for this guy. Like the biggest bottle we have, I think that pretty much covers it. And then, yep, that looks good to me. Save the recipe, finish the potion, and there we go, potion of enlargement. Here you go, ma'am. Here is your potion of enlargement. So 708, wow. Okay, so let's haggle this and see if we can get it up a little bit. Probably should get it over $1,000 at this point with seeing how much that is initially. Yeah, so 1,026 for a potion of enlargement. Do you have a potion for defending myself against poisons? Yes, we do. Do I have any made? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go into our book here and make us a potion of poison resistance. I'm not gonna brew 5 just because we don't have the ingredients for it. And we want to keep those ingredients on us if we can. So we'll go ahead and get that one. 309, not bad at all. So let's go ahead and haggle this. And it looks like we may be done with the day already. Let's see. So, oh, no, we have, ooh, the druid, okay. Alchemist, want to replenish your supply of herb. Oh, also, I have a favor to ask. I can use one of your potions. What kind of potion do you need? Sometimes you find weeds growing in thickets of useful plants. Some of the weeds emit acid that irritates the skin. Do you have any potion that protects against acid? It would really help me with my collecting, and I'd be able to bring you more ingredients. We do have one, actually. Do I have that saved? I don't. This is the only one we have, but I think this is a good use for it. We'll give you that, and let's see what you got for us. Ooh, we got some new ingredients here. A healer's heather. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take all of it. Ooh, actually, no, not all of it because you're selling it a good deal. Good berries, we'll take all those as well. Sure, we'll take all the bananas. We're gonna take anything that has a good deal on it, I think. Terror buds, we might as well. And now that I think about it, we may not be able to grow everything that's in the game. That may just be a thing that can't happen. I don't know. But we're gonna go and grab what we can here at a discount. So, and then we'll sell her anything that we have extra because it does bring the cost down and helps us out in the end. So, I have a lot of new ingredients here that could help us out. And now we want to see what we can sell. We have 130 something of these, so let's go ahead and sell down to 30. That'll bring down the cost quite considerably. Let's go ahead and put that at 30. We only have 5 of those. We do have 41 of these. Bring that down a little bit. There we go, 30. Anything else that we have a lot of? We do have some gold thorns. Those sell for 15 each, so that's pretty decent. And once again, it's saving us money. That's the goal here. And then we can also haggle it down to where we may not even pay a dime, so we'll see. Do we have any extra potions that would sell for a good chunk that we could maybe bring the price down? Because I think one of you commented saying, yeah, even if you add just stuff, it'll help with the price because the haggling helps it go down even further. So, you know, if we look at the haggle here, which I don't think I can go back on. No, I can go back on if I want to. We can possibly take 1,300 down. Oh, no, bad deal. Good deal. So we'll get plus 2,300. So yeah, let's go ahead and start haggling. I think this is a good point to go. Do I want to try hard though? We'll get an extra 300 if we do well. No, I'm not gonna risk it because then I'm gonna end up paying an extra premium. We have 10,000 gold though. You know, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna do it. I know this is a terrible decision, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, not bad, not bad. Doing pretty good so far. Okay, just take it easy. Don't spam that. Don't spam. Don't. I panicked. I panicked. Yep, that's my fault. Oh, I knew I should have not done this, and I did it anyway. We're gonna try our best here. Okay. You know what? It was great initially, and then I just fumbled it. You know, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm getting more XP books here just because it'll help us get our talent level up. Oh, Stapes. Just get so greedy. I see the coin, I want it, and yeah, anyway. I need a potion that'll help me slow down a speedy enemy. Well, do I have the potion for you? It has a snail on it. Which means it should work. And I'm using the hard difficulty again, but hey, I succeeded that time, so progress. Horse potion to make him run faster before our journey. All right, so standard potion stuff. You guys know what that means. I'm gonna kind of skip ahead, and once again, if anything interesting comes up, I'll let you know. Okay, so we have a little bit of an interesting request. They're wanting a potion that can possibly lift curses. I've already tried a rejuvenation potion, and I don't think any of our other potions here will help with that, so we need to look for something else. So what I'm gonna do is I would say I'll go up here, but I'm gonna explore in the northern and kind of northeastern regions of this map and see if there's anything that's new, because typically anything that's new is not gonna require us to rotate. So we're gonna look for something like that and see if we can discover anything. We may not, but you never know. There also might be something down here. I don't know. We need to probably go over there a little bit. But for right now, it looks like these edges, these mean that is a hard stopping point. So I think what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be more proactive to go up here and see if we can discern anything that would help lift a curse. And also we have anti-magic, so that might be the potion that we're looking for. So let's go and see if we can create it. I think it might be up here, but we'll see. Okay, so we have revealed a new potion up here, and we can see that it's right there. Of course, we have this one that's kind of tilted over to the bottom left there, but right now our goal is to get to that one, so probably have to go up a little bit north and try our best to get over there, which should be pretty easy. We know we may hit that marsh a little bit, but we're also hitting these XP books to just help get our talent up. And then, yeah, once again, probably just try to use something that'll help us get over there. Oh, we can use one. Ooh, this could be a handy one. We just bought tons of these, so let's go ahead and use that one. We don't have to use the full extent of it. Sometimes I always forget that you don't have to fully crush the item. It does not always help. So we want to go to the right a little bit. And that one looks like it would hit pretty well. We'll have to see. It's not going to get a tier 3 without doing some dilution. So we want to go ahead and line that up as good as we can. I think looking at that, we may want a little bit extra. Something like right. Oh, okay. Well, we may have to stop storing for a little bit. That's fine. You know, we can stop doing that and just see where those lines line up. And honestly, I didn't even need to do that because we could have just stopped right there and dilute it. So, oh, Stapes, a little heavy-handed with the oil there. All right, so let's go ahead and stir that up again and try one more time. Just a little bit slower this time. Just a little bit. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we got here. And there it is, anti-magic. So once again, let's go ahead and make a nice little bottle out of this. So anti-magic potion. We haven't used this bottle before. That's kind of cool. I like that. Save the recipe and finish the potion. And there it is. Alchemist Path Chapter 7 is done. So once again, we are making good progress. Now we need to create citrines. Okay. Oh, wait. Citrinitas. Oh, this is another one of the alchemy machines. So we have this one right here. Citrinitas. Sounds like some kind of ailment. And honestly, we might be able to make this no problem. Actually, yes, we can make this no problem. Okay, let's go ahead and make a Citrinitas. That's one of our goals, so we might as well. Let's go ahead and hand this guy his potion. So the potion of anti-magic, there it is. And wow, that is quite the generous offer for this potion. Let's go ahead and see if we'll haggle a little bit. I'm gonna not risk it, and we're gonna go just topic of food. Nice little easy conversation, shouldn't be too bad. And we should get a good chunk of change, hopefully make up for when we were talking to the druid, but there you go. And now let's go ahead and see if we can make this. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up these, what is the word on? Beakers? Containers? I don't know. There's a certain word I want to use for these, but I just can't think of it at the moment. But we should have most of the ingredients here to make it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill them out, and I'll let you know if there's anything that we're missing. Okay, so just kind of a funny haha. We don't have a tier 3 fire potion. We've had tier 2 this entire time, and we need a tier 3 for it. So I'm gonna go make one of these. I'm gonna make it with the oil base because it seems like it's gonna be a little bit easier for me. We need some of those moon salts to make it fit just perfectly there. We're gonna have to use a good bit to kind of rotate it all the way around. And I'm assuming we'll make a different type of salt that'll rotate it the other way. Could be wrong, but I don't know. That's my assumption that I'm making this time. But I'm gonna get this done and then continue filling out the alchemy machine to make that Citrinitas. Okay, so we have done it. We've completed all these. And funny enough, I also only had a tier 2 rage potion, but we made that one quite easily. I didn't show you guys that just because it was, once again, really easy. So yeah, you can see here all the ingredients that we have, and we're able to make Citrinitas. So let's go ahead and pull the lever. There is another one done, looking good. And I'm curious what this is gonna allow us to make eventually. But yeah, this is done, and it did say something. We can actually look and see what it says that it's for. So you create Citrinitas, rubedo recipe unlocked. So we can make rubedo now. And now, if we look up here, reagent for creating rubedo and sun salt. So I'm assuming sun salt, since it's the alternate of moon salt, it's probably gonna rotate the potion the other way. So very good. One objective done. Now we need to create a potion of inspiration and fragrance, which I think we're gonna have to wait until we get a new base. I don't think we can do much more with our oil base. We do have this up here, but once again, that's typically a potion that we have already discovered. So I think it's about time for a new base. Let's go ahead and finish this day here. Let's see what this person wanted. Invisibility spells. So yeah, something we could probably make for you. Yep, we are running out of ingredients though, so we have to be careful there. Haggle, yep, 960, so, or 690. So I'm gonna haggle. I'm gonna try to finish this day up, and if there's anything, regarding to upgrades or anything, I'll let you know. Okay, so the druid has appeared. Hello, how's it going? You're not forgetting to water the plants in the garden, are you? Perhaps you need a spare watering can in case you lose yours. What do you eat? Any normal food like fruit, vegetables, nuts, fish, meat, and all that. The fact that I maintain nature's balance doesn't mean I don't eat meat. For instance, I hunt, as well as gather and grows lots of vegetables and fruits in my grove. I occasionally buy things from people, but I'm generally self-sufficient in that regard. It's better to have nuts in a tree hollow than to chase the cucumbers of others, as they say. I've never heard that before, but I believe you. Show me your goods. All right, so seeds, what do we want here? So good berries, that wouldn't be a bad one. So let's go ahead. 40 of them? Okay, I don't know if I need 40 good berries, but yeah, we'll take 2 is usually done as pretty well. I think that'll be fine. Blood thorns, we'll go and buy 2 of those. Hairy bananas, we'll go and grab 2 of those. Lava roots, yeah, I think as much as expensive as they are, yeah, I think I should do that, and especially Druid's Rosemary. This is gonna be a very expensive buy here, but it's fine. We really need it. Good berry grows on the ground. So yeah, we're gonna have to kind of pick and choose what we're gonna grow here. I don't think he's gonna buy anything from us, in all honesty. You know, we could try to bring it down, but I think I might just haggle with him. We got a lot of money. We know we don't have to go crazy with it. Now the thing is, do I want to try to risk that? Not really. I kind of don't. So we're gonna go with hard. We're not gonna have an issue like we did with the druid. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Plenty of seeds to go. Increase our garden here, and I think we have plenty of room right here. I don't think there's anything I can do to move. Oh no, I do have some space to move these over. So let's go ahead and scoot everything over a little bit. Oh wait, can these not be moved? Oh no, because there's another plant here, duh. We don't need another terraria. I think we're good to move this guy out. I think we're good to, use what we have. I didn't realize that was kind of hiding there. I kind of want these on the edges, to be honest. What happens if I... Yeah, let's have these on the very edge, because they take up a lot of space. Ooh, whoa, not that far. Okay, go back. Nope. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Let's go back to our seeds here. Goldthorn. And let's just get to the very edge and not push it on the screen. Perfect. And then we have our Terrarias, then our Thunderweeds. I don't think that's actually called that, but let's get some Druid's Rosemary. I do like Druid's Rosemary. That's a very helpful plant. We don't want Terraria. That's fine. We do have our good... I should have sold him the extra seeds. I didn't think about that. Oh, well. It's fine. Good berries go there. Do we have enough for our two bananas? No, we don't. Do we have any room over here? We can take out a Windbloom. Granted, we use a lot of Windbloom, and I am out of it. And unfortunately, a lot of this stuff doesn't grow in the water. And I'm assuming they can't grow underground either. These can, which is fine. We'll put them here with our mushrooms. But what about the banana? No, the banana can't. Okay, that's fine. Where do we want to put our banana plant? Now, I could separate them, take a Windbloom out. We just need to start using ingredients more effectively, I guess. We can scoot these all the way over and see if we have room to put one more. I don't think we do. But we'll see what we can manage here. So yeah, we can put one there, but I don't think yet we can't put a second one down. It's just fine. We don't use it very often. I think I'm gonna have to start narrowing these down a little bit and kind of figure out what I really want. But for the most part, I think I really just want to get our kind of the crystals growing, in all honesty. But I think for right now, that should do us pretty nicely. Let's go ahead and water our plants, our brand new plants here. Make sure I go underground and water those. Let's see, do we have anything? Yep, we have our roots there. Where's our water can at? There it is. And there we go. Brand new plants, tons of upgrades. Is there anything else? Are we done here? Let's go ahead and get out of build mode and see. Oh, is that a bug? What? No, that's me if I want to sell stuff to him. Oh, okay. Do I have any seeds that I can try to sell him? Let's see here. Yeah, he is buying these. We can go ahead and kind of work with him here. Yeah, let's go and get rid of those. We're not going to use them. Get some money back from us. He'll probably buy them at an okay price. Nothing too crazy, but hey, it's some money that we didn't have. So in dialogue, very good. And that is the end of day 32. Guys, that's where I'm going to have to end this episode. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please let me know down below. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, thank you for spending some of your time here, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.